Here with meteorologist Jerry Staffen. Not only are we wishing you a happy Friday, but we're also wishing you a happy first day of August.
That's right, yeah.
You made it.
We'll take a look at July. We'll review it, let you know what we had as far as high temps coming up in a few minutes. Also, a little bit of heat on our way. I mean, average numbers today, but give it a few days and we're going to see some temperatures getting close to 120.
Oh, all right. Not what I wanted for the first day of the month, but thanks, Jerry. That's
Hello,
coming
August.
up in just a few minutes. Let's go ahead and turn to your top story this morning. You may have seen on social media there were sightings of sheriff's vehicles outside of Sunny Sands Elementary School in Cathedral City. This was on Thursday. Some posting online speculating it may be ICE agents. But the Riverside County Sheriff's Department tells us their emergency response team and gang task force team was serving a search warrant on a nearby street. The school parking lot was being used as a staging area for sheriff's vehicles. No ICE agents were on scene. Blue Zone's Project Palm Springs is hosting a cleanup event. It's this Saturday at Demuth Park to raise awareness about local tobacco use and waste in public parks. Their aim is to advocate for policies that create cleaner and healthier spaces for everyone. You can join them in their cleanup effort. It starts at 6:30 in the morning. Volunteers are encouraged to bring a water bottle, your energy, and a friend. Cleanup supplies will be provided. The Palm Springs Gay Men's Chorus is getting ready for their new season. Tickets are on sale now for the 2025-26 set of shows now at the Palm Springs Plaza. They're the theater's inaugural resident artists. We sat down with them to talk about this opportunity.
It's really great because, we are the official Gay Men's Chorus of Palm Springs, and we've been around since 1999, entertaining and inspiring people, singing out for social justice, and to be a part of this revival in the heart of downtown Palm Springs is a real unique experience for us and very, very much a privilege.
The concert series starts in December near the launch of the new theater. You can buy tickets by going to the website you see right there at the bottom of your screen. To celebrate the end of summer and to raise some funds, Variety's Children Charity of the Desert held an end of summer fundraiser at the Palm Springs Surf Club on Thursday. Dozens of families were able to experience the surf club for the very first time.
Let them have a fun day, make them feel involved, included, that they belong, because a lot of times kids who are in this community who we deem underserved, they don't have the opportunities to be able to go out in the public and enjoy the Palm Springs Surf Club or enjoy activities, and we want to make sure that they're all included and this is an inclusive day for everyone.
Variety Children's of the Desert promotes the health and wellness of our underserved communities here in the Coachella Valley. If you'd like to make a donation and support the organization, you can visit varietyofthedesert.org. The Coachella Valley Rescue Mission is asking for your help this morning. They're saying rising demand at their food pantry has caused their supplies to run dangerously low. According to officials, they've seen a 200% increase in families coming for help to the mission in recent weeks. So they're asking for foods like pastas, canned fruits and vegetables, rice, beans, snack packs, and more. Additionally, financial donations can be made at cvrm.org. You can drop off those donations of food at their Indio location that's on Van Buren Street if you'd like to help out. Schools across Palm Springs Unified are working to ensure the well-being of their students before this brand new school year kicks off. Our Tiani Jadalang reports.
It's the first of its kind program for Desert Hot Springs High School. Administration is conducting their version of a home visit, speaking with both students and parents nervous for school or just wanting an extra boost of confidence before the school year starts. According to a study done by Understood.org, about 53% of parents of children under 18 agree that back-to-school season is the most stressful time of the year. And here in the Coachella Valley, Desert Hot Springs High School is trying to ease any of that extra stress for both parents and students preparing for the new school year.
The goal for this really is to remind parents, number one, the schools are a safe place for your students. And also it is the second home for your students.
It's the first year the school is doing what they call home visits, a 10 to 15-minute visit to a student's home by both the principal and the school's family and community engagement specialist. The student or parent must first request the visit, but the school leaders are there to talk about a wide range of topics.
It's been typical. With the students, it's the same nervousness of starting a new school. new friends, new teachers.
But what was initially created to help students has in turn helped parents just as much.
There's a little bit more anxiety, I think, on the parent side with everything that's going on with the current administration and ICE raids and things that they're hearing in the media. So we're here just to remind them that we don't have the information, so we can't share it with anyone. The schools are safe.
The school's family and community engagement specialist tells us they aim for 8 to 12 visits a day. But it's not just about mental health. It's about making sure the students are prepared with the necessary items needed to start the school year.
I come into the homes and I ask if they need any resources. We give out school supplies or anything that they need. Our parents may need different resources at home. So we just want the parents to know that they have somebody that they can come to.
Principal Omar Tinoco says the school takes pride in the family their school has created, and this is just a continuation of that.
A lot of times kids feel like they can't speak with adults or they can't come up to us if they have a problem, and we're really trying to fight that.
Principal Tinoco and FACE specialist Teresita Perez will continue with the home visits right until school starts. Students and parents can sign up by calling the school, but they warn that spots are limited. In studio, I'm Tiani Jadaling, NBC Palm Springs.
All right, thanks to Tiani for that report. We have a live look outside for you right now. This is our Agua Caliente casino camera in Rancho Mirage. Jerry, I feel like I could see all the way to Riverside. It's so blue out there, nothing obstructing our view today.
Yeah, visibility way down. Hello, August. Goodbye, July. Time to look back at the last month and review the temperatures in Palm Springs. Well, 15 of them were below normal, 13 in red, above normal, 3 normal temps, including yesterday at 109. This was a mild month compared to last year. Remember how very hot it was? I mean, here's some of the highs we had a year ago, July of 2024. We had lots of 110s, 4 120s or better, all records, including a 124 on the 5th of July 2024, which was the hottest ever for the city of Palm Springs. Well, we're not going to see any of that anytime soon, although the numbers will move up. More on that in the full forecast. 98 degrees right now, 10% relative humidity at the airport, 100 degrees at Thousand Palms right now, 91 Yucca Valley, 85 at Banning, all under clear conditions. Nothing on radar over Southern California. The dry weather pattern will take us into the next few days. Now, as far as high pressure, still with us. We're on the outer perimeter of it, so temperatures kind of close to normal, 109 to 113. Again, clear skies, dry air, a breezy onshore flow late in the day. Dew points in the 30s, and like I said, below 10% relative humidity today and again tomorrow. Today's highs include 111 in Palm Springs and Indio, 112s at La Quinta, Rancho Mirage and Palm Desert. Desert Hot Springs gets 107 today. Again, clear skies. Tomorrow we add a few more degrees. Likewise on Sunday, 113 for Palm Springs both afternoons. It'll get even hotter about a week down the line. I'll explain. Full forecast minutes away.
Thank you, Jerry. Well, a 13-year-old girl from the Coachella Valley who's battling leukemia is in need of stem cell donations. Her family is now raising awareness for others. NBC Palm Springs' Antonio Marquez has her story.
Zoe is a young girl who has faced health problems from an early age, but she continues to fight and search for a donor who can help with the leukemia that she and 60,000 other people in the country are facing.
Stay as positive as I can because that's the only thing I really can do. You know, if I could change things, I would. But in this moment and in this world, I can't. So the best thing I can do is just stay positive and try to help people, like as many people as I can, you know, new families that have been there.
At first glance, Zoe looks like any other girl who likes to play soccer and compete in rodeo events. But behind her smile lies a brave fight against leukemia, a disease she was diagnosed with in 2022.
Very active. At that time, she was 11 years old. Super active. She loves horses, soccer. And when I noticed that her fatigue level was just decreasing and she just didn't have any interest in playing and doing a lot of things, that's when I suspected that something was wrong. Then Zoe started having some petechiae, which is red dots, which indicates that your platelets are low.
Her mother has become her biggest supporter and a tireless advocate for an urgent cause, that being finding a compatible donor for a bone marrow transplant, something that can help Zoe with the help of the National Marrow Donor Program.
In the Hispanic community, it is a little more challenging to find a matching donor because it's not so known in our Hispanic community that, you know, you are able to donate bone marrow.
The process for becoming a donor is fairly simple and can save many lives.
Do a digital phone registration, which asks for a little bit of their information so we can get a hold of them if and when they do match with the patient. And then they do a 10-second cheek swab. Those cheek cells are sent off to our biorepository where they're tested and the individual is added to the registry.
Antonio Marquez, NBC Palm Springs.
Still ahead on your midday news, we bring you a sneak peek of what you need to know before you go on Monday. That's coming up next. And we have a live look outside right now, our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. I'm sure that will be popular this weekend. Jerry has your 7 days still ahead, so stay with us.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Welcome back. Altura Credit Union was recently ranked as a best in-state credit union by Forbes magazine. Our Thalia Hayden spoke with the branch manager of their Coachella office to find out what sets this credit union apart.
Hi, Ruby.
Jessica.
Good to see you today.
Good to see you.
You're dealing with people's finances, and that's a big part of somebody's life.
Ruby Lerma lives in Coachella and says she and her family have been banking at Altura Credit Union for more than 8 years.
I was looking for a new bank because the other bank that I was previous with, I didn't like their service, you know? It was just something after something all the time.
People like Ruby say they feel safe doing their banking here, especially when times get tough.
I had a family member pass away, and I never did where people send money, you know, to my account and whatnot. And I asked, and they handled it. They explained to me what to do, how it's be done. And it was done.
We also see, you know, the highs and the lows, like with family, personal things going on, and it's nice to work at a place that knows that you can be there for all of those situations.
Altura Credit Union has 4 different locations here in the Valley.
One in Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Indio, and Coachella here.
I started in Indio, yes, and as soon as they opened this branch, I came, but the service also in Indio was good, but here, everyone's with a smile, always makes time.
As opposed to treating somebody that, you know, not treating somebody like a number and actually treating somebody like a human being and caring about what they actually need. I hope that she feels that we satisfied, you know, her financial needs. I hope that she feels that we're here for her on a personal and professional level. I hope that she leaves with a great experience.
Thank you.
Bye.
It's time for some Know Before You Go traffic alerts. If you're driving through the Thousand Palms area this morning, Caltrans workers are conducting pavement repairs on the 10. This is near the eastbound off-ramp at Monterey Avenue. City of Palm Desert staff saying the Bob Hope Drive and Cook Street exits can be used as alternate routes. And of course, there's the Highway 111 road repavement project. That will be going on throughout La Quinta until November. The next stage of this work starts August 4th, so this next Monday, just off the Washington Street intersection. Traffic will be reduced to one lane with left-hand turn lanes closed in that area. Your alternate routes for that will be Miles Avenue and Fred Waring Drive. Please allow a little extra time. Traffic will be generally diverted there, could pick up in some of those spots. And at the same time, if you're headed down Fred Waring and Miles Avenue, be aware road work will be conducted along Washington and Indian Wells at the same time. So that will begin Monday, and that carries out for 2 months. Fred Waring is your alternate route for that as well, so could get a little sticky for some drivers next week. Let's take a live look outside from our Agua Caliente casino camera in Rancho Mirage. Happy Friday, everyone. You've made it to the weekend, and Jerry Steffen's tracking your next 7 days right after the break, so stay with us.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Yeah, nothing but sunshine above us on our Walter Clark 111 cam. Beautiful outside with average, ordinary numbers like yesterday. Yesterday in Palm Springs, 109 spot on there, and we'll be close to that again this afternoon, but yeah, changes on the way. 91 degrees at Yucca Valley, 96, 29 Palms, a sunny 99 at Desert Hot Springs. Got some triples already. Indio, Coachella, Palm Desert, San Gorgonio Pass, 90, Cabazon, 88 at Banning right now. Winds not really an issue, but they will pick up a little bit later on today. Nothing exceptional, but they will get a little breezy late in the afternoon. More on that coming up. As far as the marine layer, we did have one along the coastal counties from LA County to San Diego County, but you can see that all burned off. As our visible satellite shows you, nothing but clear skies over all of Southern California. Yeah, here's another look at the blue above us. Toro Peak Cam looking to the east. Yeah, there's a Salton Sea and the communications tower behind me. Basically going to be that way again for the next couple of afternoons. Nothing but sunshine. Radar, yeah, of course, clear skies, no echoes, but you got to look to our neighboring states. Thunderstorms over the Four Corners area. That's where the monsoonal moisture is. And that's where it's going to stay over the next few days. Nothing for us as far as rain in Southern California over the next several days, especially today. High pressure, we're on the perimeter, so at or slightly above normal numbers. We should be at 109 in Palm Springs. That's the range of temps in the Coachella Valley. 109 to 113 today, dry air at the surface. 111s, 112s for many of us this afternoon under clear conditions. Overnight lows near normal numbers there. Upper 70s under clear skies tonight. Now tomorrow we add a few more degrees. 112 to 116. Again, nothing but sunshine, dry air at the surface. That's Saturday, and basically the same for Sunday as well. So a little warmer this coming weekend. 113 Saturday afternoon in Palm Springs, 115 in Palm Desert, and then lots of 114s and 113s in the valley Sunday afternoon. Again, clear skies, dry air at the surface. Things change a little bit coming up, though. Let's talk winds. They will pick up like they have been over the past few days, something typical this time of year, early August. Late in the afternoon, onshore winds begin to flow into the area. 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds, Desert Hot Springs, Whitewater, and along and north of I-10 today in the wind-prone areas today and tomorrow. That backs off on Sunday. Surface moisture unchanged in that department. We stay dry. 30-degree dew points, okay for those evaporative coolers, and single-digit relative humidity through early next week. Now, things will change next week. This is Thursday's surface map I put together. High pressure really begins to expand and strengthen. Temperatures move up, stopping shy of 120 in the Coachella Valley. Thursday afternoon, again, hot and dry for us in the Coachella Valley specifically. Thursday of next week, 117 for Palm Springs and Indio, 118 Rancho Mirage. I see a 119 at Thousand Palms. Again, that's next week. And we do have extreme heat watches in effect, not for the valley, but eastern Riverside County. It's going to be hot not only for us, but it extends into Arizona. Okay, Comfort Air 7-day forecast today. Close to normal, 109, 111 degrees for some areas. Para 113 Saturday, Sunday, and then next week, beginning Wednesday and especially Thursday, 116, 117s, 118s for the valley.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
What are the best movies of this year so far? Manny the Movie Guy reveals his picks and where you can see them.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Superman and the Fantastic Four First Steps revived the superhero genre and made us believe in men and women in tights and capes again. Both are still in theaters and not to be missed. In the animated genre, Disney Pixar's Elio, still in theaters, explores loneliness, while The Smart, The Colors Within imbues people's emotions with colors. You can rent it online now, and the super fun sci-fi musical adventure K-pop Demon Hunters can be streamed on Netflix. Also on Netflix in the Best Drama category, there's Nonas. Veteran actresses compliment Vince Vaughn in this true life drama about a man with a dream. And on Hulu, check out A Nice Indian Boy. It's a nice, actually great rom-com about cultures clashing amidst love. I also enjoyed My Dead Friend Zoe, and you can rent it online. It's about friendship and self-identity. And then there's The Life of Chuck, a dramatic feature with a fantasy twist. From Stephen King, this one's about the life of Chuck, played by Tom Hiddleston, told in reverse chronological order. There's a lot of exciting movies in the action genre, like F1 the movie. It's still in theaters. Catch the stunning visuals on the big screen. And then there's our action star, Tom Cruise, in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The film's spectacle and well-crafted action scenes are definitely worth your time and money. You can now buy this film online. And on Amazon Prime, catch the funny and exciting Deep Cover. Orlando Bloom, Nick Mohammed, and Bryce Dallas Howard play improv actors who become undercover agents.
Are you big timers?
In the thrillers category, stream Companion on HBO Max. AI companions are explored in this dark and funny psychological thriller. Dangerous Animals terrifyingly combines serial killers and sharks. You can buy this online as well. And on Peacock, there's Black Bag. Steven Soderbergh directs this spy thriller featuring the powerhouse duo of Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett. Also on Peacock, check out Drop. This thrill ride has intriguing twists and turns that will keep you guessing. And finally, in the horror category, let's not forget Sinners, now out on HBO Max. Where else can you see a movie where music, vampires, and racism are intertwined into a thought-provoking way? Michael B. Jordan is great in dual roles with captivating direction from Ryan Coogler. Watch Sinners get some love at next year's Oscars. I'm Manny the Movie Guy for NBC Palm Springs.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
All right, before we go, if wine country is calling to you, well, you are in luck. Palm Springs International Airport announcing new nonstop service between here and Santa Rosa. It's all thanks to Alaska Airlines. It begins in October. It will run 5 times a week. And if you find good wine while you're there, well, you're in luck too. Wine flies for free for mileage plan members with the airliner. So man, a little weekend trip in October when it's nice and cool.
I'm waiting for the flight to beer country, my home state,
country.
Wisconsin.
Gotta go to the Midwest.
Okay,
for that
let
one.
me know when that happens. Forecast today, near normal numbers today. High pressure keeping us at around 109 to 113. Nothing but sunshine today. 111 this afternoon in Palm Springs. Same for India, 112 Rancho Mirage. Numbers warm up a little bit over the weekend. 113s for the city. Hotter next week.
Oh, not ready for that. All right, have a fabulous weekend, everyone. We have more news at 5 and 6 on NBC Palm Springs, and we will see you then.